On October 3rd, 2015, 3 children, ages 6, 5, and 1, tragically died in a house fire. According to the mother, Neisha, as the blaze began, she ran out of the house to seek help. But by the time she got back, it was too late to rescue her children. However, her husband and father of the 3 children, Antonio, says he heard from various people that Neisha was not home during the fire and that their 3 children were all alone when the incident happened. Take a look.
Everyone keeps saying I was not at the house when the fire broke out because they said I was at the bar having drinks, and that's a lie. It's October the 4th, and our furnace was not working. So I thought it was a great idea, like any other mother would do, to keep their kids warm, is to cut the oven on. At the time, I was drinking a little bit. I went to sleep. The kids was already asleep, but the oven was still on. The oven door was open. I woke up. The whole house was full of smoke. All I was thinking was to get out the house, go get help, 'cause I got 3 kids and I can't get them all out the house on my own. So I was trying to go back in the house. It was like, full of smoke, was dark, couldn't really tell. Glass and stuff was popping. I seen fire. I panicked. I did not go back in the house. I panicked. It was just, I don't know, it was shocking. You would never think this actually would happen to you. Then one of the female police officers got in the car. She was like, "Man, I'm sorry to tell you, but you lost him." It's the worst day of my life. The worst day of my life. I love them kids. I did everything I can for them kids. If it wasn't how I was treated in my marriage, we've been still in Chicago, living a home, living good, having good times, and everything. It's just, I've been going so much in my marriage. I went along with it for 9 years, and I just hate the way how he was treated my family. Everybody didn't like me because of him, so my mom came and got us, paid for our ticket, and took us to Minnesota so I give my kids a better opportunity and a better life. There is a part of me that I wish I had stayed, because my kids would be still here and we'd be a happy family. The fire would never happen. I really hope that everyone can understand my story, that I was there at the time the fire broke out, and that we all can get closure and move on with our life.
She runs out of the house to get help and leaves the kids in the house.
See, I don't understand it, because she says she woke up to my daughter calling her. If you hear her calling her, why not get her? You know?
Yeah. I just find it real strange, because I would think any mother that wakes up in that situation, before she runs out of the house, is, where's the kids? Let's, you know, screaming, kids, let's run out, grab the 1-year-old or soon-to-be 2-year-old. It just, to me, it's very unusual that you would run out of the house without your kids. Is she still your wife, or?
Yeah, we didn't get a divorce yet.
Okay. You haven't seen her in 3 years. Let's meet her. Here's Neisha.
I don't understand. How dare you gonna sit here and tell me that I left my kids at home? I never left my kids at home. Not one time.
I'm going off what people told me. Your own family's told me.
I don't care what nobody say, Antonio. I would never leave my kids in the house.
Story.
I love them kids to death.
If you heard my daughter call your name, why not reach out and get her?
For my kids.
You said you woke up to my daughter calling your name. Why not get her? Why run out the door?
You're right. Why? Yes. I went get out of the house to go get help, because I know there's 3 kids in the house and I needed help.
If it's true what you're saying, that you woke up to your daughter calling your name, she must realize the house is on fire, right?
Right.
And if she's calling for her mother, why not, at the very least, run to her voice?
I don't know. Yes, I was drinking.
Were you drunk? Were you drunk?
No, sir. No, sir, I was not.
Okay.
All I was thinking was to go.
Were you all in the same room?
We was in the same house.
Were you in the same room?
No, they was in another room, downstairs.
And you were upstairs?
No, it's actually like a living room. Then it's one room that the kids was in. I had 2 rooms upstairs, 1 room downstairs.
So everybody was on the first floor?
Yes.
So you left them on the first floor and you just ran out?
I ran out to go get help. Yes, Steve.
Let's meet your mother, Jacqueline. This happens all the time. Fires start because people leave their ovens running, or they leave the burners on top, and people burn up all the time because of this. Your daughter's telling you she's going to run the oven to heat the house, and you didn't say, hell no?
No, I didn't. No, because, Steve, a lot of people didn't sit here and cut the oven on because the house was cold.
Listen, nothing's bringing back these children.
Of course not.
The bad thing is people are accusing your daughter of not being in the house at the time. They believe that she was out in the club drinking. Even if her story is true, that she was in the house, don't you find it very odd that your daughter's saying she woke up to her daughter calling for her name, and she ran out of the house and left the kids in that house burning?
I didn't think that was the truth.
You got a girlfriend,
Yeah.
new girlfriend. Stephanie, she's here. Let's bring her out. How you doing, Stephanie?
I'm good.
What do you want to share?
I mean, I'm not here to judge you. I'm really not. Me as a mother, I would have saved my kids.
Neisha, you came here to take a lie detector test. And we asked you, were you present at home with your children at the time of that fire? You answered yes. You told the truth.
I still feel she was there. I still say she was negligent because I don't see how if she wasn't drinking, she would have been able to get up.
Well, I
and
guess
get
she was
them.
really drunk.
Yes, because she would have been able to get up and get them. If you hear my daughter calling your name, and you wake up out your sleep and just run out the door, and you hear her, she was negligent. If she was there, she was still negligent.
You got the answer from this lie detector test. She was there. Again, it's hard for me to even imagine the actions that were taken once you become conscious and you wake up and you know your house is on fire and you got 3 kids in it, the actions that she took. You were their father. What do you want to say to the mother? And we move on.
The lie detector proved that you was there, but I still feel like, you didn't do what you supposed to did as a mother.
And you didn't do what you
supposed
supposed
to
to
did
did
as a
father.
mother was protect your kids. Protect your kids at all costs. Because if I was there, if I couldn't get them out, I would have burned with them.
And you didn't do what you did as a father either. Because they would have been with you.
burned with 'em.
If
I'd have
you
never
didn't do,
ran out
you
the
ain't
house.
got for your ass on us.
So why did I take the kids away from you? No, so why?
Do what?
Why I took the kids away from you? Why did I leave?
Because of your mother.
Why I leave from Chicago?
Because of your mother.
No.
Why
Your
her
mother.
No, I got mistreated.
Me and your mother,
like I was not a human being on
you was
earth.
mistreating me.
You
Both
treated
our
me
levels
so
was up and down,
bogus.
Rocky,
I
but
was
you
doing
mistreated
best with
me
my
more.
kid.
You
And
mistreated
give
me
them a
more.
best
I
opportunity.
couldn't get you to stop doing
My kids
clubbing,
got tired of you
messing
putting
with
your
other
hands on
guys,
me, now
and
so?
your mother approved of it.
You didn't know it.
One day you called your mother on the phone
Okay.
just so she
You know
could
what? Nobody cares about your relationship. Really. That relationship is over. Unfortunately, when relationships end, kids usually have a chance to go on with their lives. These kids are gone. The best thing you do is never talk to each other again. You got the truth. Everybody can leave the stage.
Thank you.
I just feel like Antonio sit here made me look real bad. He made it seem like I was not a good mother at all. He made it seem like that I don't protect my kids. He made it seem like that I can't take care of my kids on my own without him. And I feel like that's wrong. I already been through enough though. And you believed in my story at the time though. And you want to bring this back up and embarrass me on national TV? Well, that's fine. He got his closure. I hope he can move on with his life and give me a divorce so I can move on with mine.